Alright, let's do this, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know what? I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's do another guitar lesson. Only because I'm feeling inspired and it's spooky season. And my buddy here, Renfield, said, where is he? There he is. He's right here. I'm gonna tickle him. He said I had to teach you how to play this. I don't know why he didn't want me to play, you know, the Black Widow. It is what it is. But welcome to my nightmare. First of all, as an album, is an important album to me. Alice Cooper is probably in the top 2. Easily in my book. Easily in my book. And I think Frank Sinatra said it best when he said Alice Cooper is an underrated songwriter. Honestly. Amazing stuff. Love It to Death and Easy Action are my 2 favorite albums. I go back and forth. From the Inside is a great album also. But Welcome to My Nightmare, nice transitional album. This is when Alice Cooper, Vincent Furnier, and his Alice Cooper band kind of, you know. Alice wanted to do more theatrics and stuff. And to my knowledge, I think the rest didn't. Or they were just tired and they burned out. Because those guys, they just kept releasing albums and touring. Releasing albums and touring. Just going and going and going. Look at the dates of the albums. The first 4 or 5 of them. And see how quick in succession they put those out. But regardless, we get to Welcome to My Nightmare, his first solo album after trying to clean himself up and everything. And it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece from opening note to the closing note. It's such a fantastic song. We're not going to teach you the entire song. We're just going to teach you the parts that you saw in the beginning. I'm going to give you the basics of the beginning. I'm going to give you the foundation of it. And you can build on it, or you could just forget I even did this. Or you could just shut it off and, you know, tell me to go F myself. I don't care. But if you'd like to stick around, I'm going to try to teach you how to play what I just played. And we'll see how it goes. But maybe once in a while, if I'm inspired like I am today because of the spooky season, maybe we'll do this once in a while. But don't get too used to it. All right, to get this number started, we're going to be here on the 6th string, 7th fret. And we're going to give it the old slippity slide. You're going to slide it up to about the 3rd fret. I like to stop at the 3rd fret. And I use my ring finger for this. But again, whatever finger feels more comfortable for you, do what you got to do. But I got the old ring finger on the 7th. And when I get to the 3rd, I'm pulling off of it while, like, flicking the note. I'm flicking it in a downstroke. I'm making it ring that open E. Okay? So start at the 7th. But don't just get there. Give it a second. Kind of like, you remember when we were bending? I said, you know, walk it there. Get it there. Give it a little bit of drama. And while that's ringing out, your index and your middle fingers are going to go back to the open. So that right there, while the E is ringing out on the 6th string, your index finger is going to go open, fret 2 on the 5th string. And then open with your middle finger on the 4th string. Open 2, open 2. Back to the open E. Keep your fingers there, let everything ring. Sneak your pinky down to the 2nd fret on the 1st string, and then just hit that hole. Get that E ringing. That's gorgeous. So, let's start from the beginning again. You're sitting there holding on to that. Do the open 2 again. While giving it a little bit of that, little pizzazz. From the beginning. do it again. Okay, just like you did before. Now this time, depending on if you have two guitars or not, there are two guitars doing two different things. You have that E chord that I showed you originally, right? But you also can play that. And it's funny because neither one of them truly sound right without the other. This sounds more right than this by itself. But you could do either or. And depending, again, if you have two guitar players, one will be up here, one will be up here. End of story. So what that alternative is you come here on the 3rd string to the 4th fret with your index. You come down here to the 5th fret on the 2nd string with your middle finger, and then stretch your little pinky here to the 7th on the 1st string. And then you're going to hit 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, wiggle the neck. Give it a little bit of love. Okay? So, from the beginning, we'll play with both of those parts ringing out. Start the 7th, pull off. 1, 2, 1, 2, or open 2, open 2. Put your pinky down here. Dance with it. Alternative. End it with one of those. Okay? Here, we go into another. I'm only going to assume it's some kind of an E chord of some sorts. And honestly, if you know how to play Shine On, this part, the easiest way I can say is just bring it up one fret. And then pull them. So, if you don't know how to do this, we're going to be on the 4th string, down here at the 9th fret. And then you're going to skip down to the 2nd string with your index finger on the 7th fret, right? So you got... I wish you could see that. I wish yeah, I'll do it this way. So you have the 1 open. On the 2nd string, you have the 7th fret with your whatever. You have your 3rd string open. And your 4th string on the 9th. Or, I'm sorry, you pull it up. You do that to the first 4 strings. So now during Alice is coming in and he's like, welcome to my nightmare. And you kind of like answer him by going, he's like, I think you're going to like it. And then go back to this chord. So what we're doing here is we're basically mimicking the chord a little bit. So come here to the 9th fret, 4th, 3rd string. And then take your middle finger and go here to the 8th fret to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. So you're starting here at the 9th, you're going 4, 3, and then 2 on the 8th, 2 on the 7th. The second part of that, you're coming up here to the 7th, and you're just going to ring 4, 3, 2 on the 7th, and then your index on the 5th on the 2nd. So instead of, and then shifting, you're literally just going right down the line to the 2nd, and then putting your index finger on the 5th. So altogether that would sound like this. If you pluck the notes correctly. And then it repeats, and then you hit this again. Right, we're still in the intro. And we're getting to that part where it's just going to start grooving. It's going to get those guts churning, get you moving, right? But to end it, we're going to resolve it with this fun little... Played poorly there. And I added that because you got to have a little twang, right? A little bit of twang. So what we're doing here is we're back here at the 5th and 7th frets, and we're mainly going to be playing with the 5th string and the 4th string, okay? You're going to start with that open E, that droning E. The song loves that doom E, right? And on the 5th string, you're going to go 7, 7, 5, okay? And then drop your index finger down to the 4th string on the 5th. So it'd be something like... And And they're very deliberate notes. They're not casual. They're not, you know, that's for another song. This is telling you, boom, I'm saying something. So the second part of that, after you go here on the fourth fret, on the fifth fret, on the fourth string, see what I mean? 7, 7, 5, 5. Come back to the fifth string on the seventh. Now you're just going to do a hammer on from the fifth to the seventh. Now you're going to go open on the A string, the fifth one, and then you go 1, 2 on the fifth string. Bring your index finger down to the first fret on the fourth string. So you're basically going to hold this and bring your index finger and your ring finger second fret on the first and second. So you're basically making like a G chord, but down here, starting with the A string. And if I remember correctly, this is that dreaded B. It's a real bluesy kind of thing. So to play that again slowly. And then a song, you know, and it gets grooving. So let me try to play that slowly for you. I may or may not describe what I'm doing. If you've learned it by now, play along with me. We're going to play it at however slower I'm playing it. I couldn't even tell you what speed it's going to be because... All right, full speed. Alternative chord. That's going to happen twice. That little run there. So there you go. My interpretation of Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare, at least the intro, before you get to the groove of the song. And you know, it's a fun song to play. It really is. When you're with a group of cats and the mood's right, you know, maybe you get a couple of fake candles going. Never bring real candles to a rehearsal space. I remember our rehearsal spaces, and they weren't safe at all, with or without candles. So don't burn your place down and die and lose all your gear because you think it's cool to have atmosphere. Dr. Seuss over here. Who would have thunked? But in all honesty, it's a fun song to play, and hopefully I gave you at least enough to start off. Maybe you caught it, maybe you didn't, either way. And honestly, I hope wherever in the world you are, you're doing well. I really appreciate you guys coming back from my little experiments. We got a couple more guitar projects. We got that scooter that I just picked up the other day. I'm actually looking at it. It's right there. I haven't even cleaned it yet. I brought it in the house, and my lady's like, "What are you doing? It's dirty." I'm like me, baby. But that's beside the point. That's personal, and I don't think you want to hear about that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really do. No matter what the subject is, no matter if we are agreeing or not, that one about the fiberglass cars really pulled a bunch of people out. And I really do appreciate it if you're still here, enjoying whatever else I do. I just can't say it enough. Guys, I do the walk to end Alzheimer's every year. The link is down below. The walk is next month. I'm trying to get to $1,000. I'm almost there. My whole goal is $2,500, which in the past hasn't been a problem. But I haven't been ramping up as much as I usually do. But guys, please, if you can, click on that link down below. Donate what you can. Every little bit helps. And I'm giving away some cool stuff at the end of the year. So, it is what it is, and it's fun. Guys, play the song. Enjoy the spooky season. And share with me your fun. I want to know what you guys do for Halloween. We're going to be going up to Screamfest this Friday. You may or may not get a video. Come on. I have to at least talk about Candy Lake one more time this year, right? Guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Keep it real. and bye-bye. And ironically, during spooky season, when they do the haunts, the Mine of Lost Souls is not an option.